microphone's not even on. See, that's an example of what I'm talking about. Microphone not even working. Microphone, it took all that time just to get the microphone. Look at this camera here. This camera's frozen. This one's okay here. This camera's okay here. I'm gonna use this one. Matter of fact, this is just gonna be a performance window. You know what? I'm gonna take all of this out of here. Taking all this out of the picture. Yeah, this is so much stuff going on that I'm going to take all of this out of here because I'm not going to be using no software for a while. The Phantom. I'm going to use this. This could be the performance window, right? I need to move this camera down a little bit too so I can. Let me lower this just a little bit. Yeah, I'm not, this is it, y'all. If I come live now on, I'm not gonna be talking. I don't have to worry about the microphone. If I don't talk, I don't have to worry about the microphone. You know? It's just too much stuff going on and it's not worth it. And the videos are not producing like they should. Somebody told me, they said you should call YouTube and tell them that I know one thing when I call them, I'm going to tell them that my view hours should be higher than it is because they show me the view hours that I'm doing and it's not, let me tighten this up. The view hours are not showing up. So, you know, you're not going to be seeing a lot of screen switching and all that stuff, even though it took me forever to get it all set up. You're just going to be seeing this window and this window. You may see this one right here, but look, the camera's froze up. This camera's frozen. It took me forever. I done swapped the cameras out. And this camera, this actually is plugged directly into the computer. Or is it? Yeah, this one's plugged directly into the computer. Plugged directly into the computer. Or is it? No, that's the other one. This one here. I'm going to swap. Put this one directly into the computer. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, this is just takes too much time. And then one camera's not working and it's a whole hold up just for one camera. So I'm just gonna be doing my piano lessons. Is that it right there? That's not even supposed to be there. It's supposed to be. See, this one don't want to work. There, it's finally, now I come on. I'm not going to be dealing with this stuff, y'all. And this camera's frozen now. This one's frozen. It's just too much, man. It's too much, so I'm not going to be. I was thinking about, I think it's just cheap. This thing is free. Restream is because it's free. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and download ScreenFlow. I'm going to download ScreenFlow. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to download ScreenFlow, and I'm not going to be using this anymore too. It's free. That's probably why it's acting up so much, you know. But let me go ahead and let's go over here to the so I don't even see the window I want here. Plug-in window. Yeah. Let's go. I'm going to download ScreenFlow. ScreenFlow for Mac. ScreenFlow right there. Is that it? Looks funny. Movie. That's not it. ScreenFlow. Here it is down the bottom. I want to get the free version. Download for Mac. I'll let somebody want to buy it for me. Y'all excuse me. This is not a. I'm just upset with the technology, man. I know what it is. It's just because it's a free. Because it's free. That's not even it. It's just because it's a free. That's not even what I want. That's something else. Here it is. ScreenFlow. ScreenFlow free download. You got to be careful too downloading stuff for free. You pick up viruses. I know I had spyware years ago. This is like 30 years ago. A guy, I was calling Apple tech support, and they said that's spyware. Spyware, you know. It was a software that people used to I remember a guy tried to get me to give him access to my computer, but I was so uncomputer savvy that he couldn't do it because I wasn't able to follow the instructions properly. He was I remember now because I see it on the when people the scammers. I see that now. Okay, here we go. And this is not what I want here. It's ScreenFlow. Let me get rid of this. Let's see. It's ScreenFlow. I just downloaded it, didn't I? Where is it? It should be. There it is, right here. I just put it in there. It's going to say replace. Okay, so it should be in here. Here it is. Now, I used to use this doing move to trash. I was using this during the pandemic. So I'm going to sign off and I'm going to come right. I'm going to do I'm going to practice the piano, and then I'll put it up off of ScreenFlow, y'all. Because this is not doing right. Not unless I could use Restream. But I'm going to sign off because this is like taking up my day. Like I said, you know, this stuff is just too time consuming. Too time consuming. Look, I'm saying it took me forever even just get the microphone working. So, like I said, watch, see, look. That's not supposed to be the right, that's the wrong window. Just want to show you real quick. This is supposed to be over my shoulder camera. And look, that's it right there, but, okay, now it's working. It's working, okay? But it took forever. It's almost like the software is listening to you, and when you threaten to not use it anymore, then it starts working right. You know, I wouldn't put it past technology. AI. I wouldn't put anything past anything was going on. Okay, let me see. Okay, my overhead. Okay, and I'm not going to be using anything but these two windows just to say hello, and then I'm going to be using this one so you can see the phantom overhead. Now that's frozen. Let me see if I can refresh it. If it's frozen, that's it. No second chances. See, it doesn't want to come on. It's going to take a minute. That's it, y'all. No second chances. I got to stick to my guns. stuff don't want to work. Okay, here's the camera. Here's the camera right here. See, that's not, now that one that doesn't want to show, right? So if I do just use, you know what, I just use this one overhead camera. Overhead, and somebody just dinged me. This is overhead. Wait a minute. What is this? It's two overheads. Get rid of this one. Okay. Now, okay, if I just sit here and practice the piano, this is what you're going to be seeing. Okay? And let me just get a sound check with the piano, right? And when I come back, it's just going to be piano, not going to be hardly no talking at all. And that's the interface. Let me see. Here we are. And this is going to be the interface I'm going to be using. Right? Okay. And I'm mostly just going to be using this one, the same piano. Let's see. Piano. I'm going to be using the German Grand. Where is it? Top. I don't even see it. I should have had it saved. Let me see something. See, now I went out again, my screen. The screen I was talking about. Phantom. Okay, I'm not going to be using the over-the-shoulder camera. I'm going to plug this one directly into the computer, and if it doesn't come on, you guys got to wait for screen flow. Just got to wait for screen flow. So, and shorts. I'm just going to be doing shorts. It's too much headache. Okay, there it is. I was going to see, look, see right when I threaten the software, then it acts right. I wouldn't put anything past AI. But here we go here. German Grand. See, now there go to German Grand. I think all this stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't trust any computer. I'm like Will Smith on the AI, that movie. I don't trust any of this stuff, man. Canners. Okay, this is what I'm going to be using. German Grand. Right? And let's go in and EQ it real quick. No, I'm going to come back and do this, okay? But I apologize for my attitude. And I appreciate you have my undying gratitude. Excuse my attitude. I didn't even give myself a chat room. Give myself a chat room. Give myself a sound check. Let me see. Look. I should be able to hear myself. Let's see. Yeah. It's coming through okay. Let me give myself a sound check real quick. Right. Sounds good. Okay, let's go in and can be louder. No, I'm going to come back and do this, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna come back and do this. Let me see EQ. And I appreciate you have my undying gratitude. Excuse my attitude. I didn't even give myself a template. Give myself a chat room. Give myself a sound check. Let me see. Look, I should be able to hear myself. Let's see. Yeah. And this is an EQ. Let me give myself a sound check. Let me see if it got any templates in here. Clean house. Be louder. Yeah, I'm gonna tune the piano up. I usually just go ahead and put like lows. I usually put my lows up a little bit, and I put my mids up a little bit, and both mids is minus, and then I put all my mids, and I don't turn the treble up just a little teeny. Treble just a little. It's already. And I go in, I pick a reverb. Reverb. Let's see. Hall. The Hall is a real reverb. Use that one. Let me save this. Okay, if I do come back, you're just going to be watching me practice. Right. And nothing else. Reverb. What is this? Let's see. Let me go back in here. And compression is already on, clean and through. And I don't know what this is. I can pick something. EQ. What if I can get a limiter? It's compression. No limiter. It might see it. Does it have a limiter? Oh, there's a limiter. Right. So I have a compressor, limiter, and a EQ on here. I'm gonna go with the one that they have, the settings that they have already. Save this, and it's gonna be looking. You're gonna be looking at this, and I'm gonna. When I come back, this part, I might be able to put my music book behind here, behind this camera. I can do like, see that camera changed again. See, this camera right here changed. Oh, that's right, I unplugged it. I unplugged it because I got fed up with it. Let me see if it'll come on if I plug it back in. Unplug that. Yep, see? See, it doesn't want to come on, so like I said, I'm just going to be using this overhead for piano practice, y'all. It's just too much stagnating creativity, y'all. Look, it's almost 10:45 and I have got nothing done. Nothing. But my looper pedal is, my pedal board is up and running. Only thing, I gave away my battery recharger for my 9-volt battery. So I put the battery inside the looper, inside the reverb, and I'm hoping that it's going to charge it being plugged in. Oh yeah, so I have to, this little rubber thing came on to keep the pedal closed. So I'm going to go ahead and take my time and put this in here. Let's see. This in here. This will keep, or I just use some tape. Something I need. This rubber thing goes in here. To keep the pedal closed. Let's see if it'll catch. And it does. It's stretching it though. There it is. I don't ever use this on and off pedal. I don't never step on this pedal. I just set it for reverb. This goes on my pedal board. And I'm going to set the pedal board up onto the dolly too, so that way, you know, I really don't want to be lugging that keyboard down to the cherry blossoms, even though that's my best performance. But I was pretty good on a flute if I just keep practicing. My best practice is when I'm outdoors too. My best practice is when I'm outdoors. So like I said, this over the shoulder camera, Doesn't want to come on, so it's just, I'm saying the cord's in the way anyway. The cord is in the way. So, look, see, it doesn't want to come on. So, like I said, this stuff is stagnating my creativity. So actually, I'm going to just, I might get rid of all these screens. Because I'm just going to be using this screen and this one up close when I want to show you about the inside of the Phantom. So it's just going to be this one thing here. Piano practice, y'all. Matter of fact, I can put another camera up there to get a better focus, since this one don't want to work. Man, it's just too much. Okay, I'm probably going to swap out the... Now, if I put this camera up there and it don't work, you know what? I'm going to unplug this overhead camera and plug this one in here and see if it's going to come on. And then I can put this camera, because this, even though it's a less expensive camera, it's a better, it focuses better. Now it's not even showing up, see? Camera not even showing up at all. Okay, I can unplug this. I'm going to plug this directly into the computer. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and sign off, y'all. If I'm going to be coming back, I'm going to be just practicing. See? That's the camera right there. One of them. Neither one of them coming on now. I'm out of here, y'all. Neither one of them coming on now. Yeah, that's one. And the other one's the overhead. This is one I wanted to use for the overhead. Doesn't want to come on, so... Well, let me get out of here. Like I said, this is just taking up time, man. Taking up time. So I'm going to use the more expensive camera, even though it's not as focused as the cheap one. But the cheap one don't want to come on now. So this is where we're going to be here. We're going to be just practicing the piano like this. See, this is the one that takes a little while to get focused. And plus, I'm not going to be talking either. I'm just going to be practicing the piano. It's too much going on for the technology. So peace and love, peace and head grease. Technology, stagnating creativity. I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to bypass it. I'm going to write. I remember I used to just want to sit here and play a pretty decent piano. I used to rearrange the subwoofer and the speaker so it'd be right at my ear level. And I was happy with that, man. I was happy with that. Just the piano sound, just to practice a beautiful sounding piano that sounded like a real piano. So I can get away from this stuff, man. If anything, I'll just let the camera run while I'm in practice mode like this. Righty? And matter of fact, this camera, I need to rearrange this so that I need to cut this cord, this wire, so it won't be in the way. I can put my music books right back behind this camera. I can put my music books right. Let me see. Ah, and I'm so thankful I had hurt my rotator disc, and the muscles were sore. It was pinching a nerve or something, or my collarbone was out of my shoulder bone was out of joint, and it must have. Thank God. I think I prayed, and God put a healing on it, and I put some. Anyway, I woke up this morning and it feel like it popped right back in. It's just sore now. I know that's going to go away. But like I said, the music book is going to go right in between here. It's going to go right in between this camera. Right here like this. And really, you don't even have to see this phantom screen. You don't need to see that. You don't need to see this window here. You don't really need to see that. That's a luxury item. But let me go ahead and sign off, man. Like I said, this is... Oh, I never did check ScreenFlow. If ScreenFlow is going to open up, I'm going to go with it. Where is it? I just loaded it. ScreenFlow. I know I just, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I just did it. Not unless it crashed. Oh, I have to open it, give it permission and all that stuff. I need to give it privacy and then full disk SS. There it is, it's already in there. I didn't even do anything. And record, let's see, where's the record? Record. It's already in there. Ain't that something? It set itself up. I remember years ago, man, you had to do everything yourself. And you couldn't even just download things. You had to get the CD-ROM. You had to get a CD. You had to mail away for the CD. And then you had to have a CD-ROM to put it in the a little CD slot. But yeah, let me go ahead, y'all. So, like I said, if ScreenFlow, matter of fact, I might. This computer should be fast enough for me to do ScreenFlow and streaming live at the same time. There it is, ScreenFlow. I'm gonna go ahead and set up ScreenFlow, y'all, and I'll be right back. Grant permission. Record. I used to love this because I can set up. Let me see if it's gonna recognize the cameras. See if it's gonna recognize the cameras. There's one. Let's see. Okay, the overhead. And let's see if the other one. Razor. Okay. I might want to move this my camera, my thing too. Let me go ahead and get situated, y'all. If I'm going to come back, and then I need the input. I want to see the phantom. Overhead, I mean my screen. I'm going to rearrange. Let me go sign off. I'm going to rearrange this camera, put it on my left shoulder. Move it over to my left shoulder, right? So peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long, prosper, stay safe. Peace and Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm out of here, y'all.
And then I'm going to be using this one so you can see the phantom.
I'm out of here, y'all. Be right back.
It's mine. Let's see. Okay, the overhead.